ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, family, friends, and most of all, students. Welcome to the online graduation of SQI4 course 20-004. I'm Major Carlos Woodard, Chief of the Army National Guard Strength Maintenance Training Center. Before we proceed, I'd like to ask the chaplain to come forward and lead us in a few words of prayer.
Would you please join me in prayer? Almighty Father, with a grateful heart, we celebrate the accomplishments of these SQI4 graduates today. We ask that you would bless each one of these men and women, bless their careers in the Army National Guard, and bless the future of our organization as you work in and through each one of them. We also lift up our Commander-in-Chief, our governors, our emergency response personnel, our healthcare workers, and our brothers and sisters in the National Guard who are currently in harm's way on our behalf. We humbly ask that you would be the spirit of sound mind and godly judgment during these confusing times. All glory and honor and praise be to you and you only. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain. Today marks the second completion of our online offering of the non-career recruiter SQI4 course. It's a momentous occasion for us as it's something that we've never done before and we look forward to doing in the future. Our guest speaker today comes to us live from Arizona is Sergeant Major Craig Wester. Sergeant Major Wester was born in Seattle, Washington, and enlisted in the active Army in 1989. He completed 11 Bravo infantry training at Fort Benning, Georgia in June of 1989. His current position is that as the Operations Sergeant Major for the Arizona Army National Guard Recruiting and Retention Battalion. Some of his previous duty locations are the 82nd Airborne Division, Fort Bragg, North Carolina, U.S. Army Recruiting Command, Sacramento, California, and the Arizona Army National Guard Recruiting and Retention Battalion in Phoenix, Arizona. Sergeant Major Wester's previous positions include Infantry Team Leader, Senior MEPS Guidance Counselor, RSP Platoon Sergeant, Master Trainer, and First Sergeant. Sergeant Major Wester is a graduate of the United States Army Sergeant's Major Academy, and as a decorated recruiter, he was Directors 54 in 2011 and 2012. He is married to the former Chantal Lernard of Toulon, France, and they currently reside in Chandler, Arizona. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Sergeant Major Craig Wester.
Thank you, Major Woodard. Thank you, Sergeant Major Alera and Master Sergeant Wilson for giving me the opportunity to come here and speak to the graduates today. It's a big deal in your career as a recruiter, and also to be doing this online through a virtual format, which is an amazing feature in itself because we've never done that before, and you're only the second class that has actually done this. So I'm very proud of each and every one of you, and I welcome everybody to the recruiting world. All right, so I know during your time here going through the course at PEC, there's nine major items that you covered: enlistment eligibility, product knowledge, evaluate recruiting area, develop school strategy, marketing display, prospecting, interviews, packet building, and retention and attrition. Now, there's three things that a successful recruiter has to do every single day, no matter what it is. That's prospect, process, and follow up. You've learned those skills. You got the very basics now to do it because there's a very diverse staff that the school has, and they've all been successful in different ways. Not every one recruiter is exactly the same or can recruit exactly the same way. So it's important to listen to everybody and how they recruit, and then take it and make it your own. Nobody's going to recruit the way that this Sergeant Major Wester did when I was a staff sergeant. No one is Master Sergeant Wilson either. So make sure you learn from everybody and ask questions and learn for yourself too. It doesn't matter if somebody tells you, oh no, that won't work. Well, maybe it won't work for them, but it'll work for you possibly. So try it. But you have to do the prospecting, processing, and following up every single day. You have to be excited Look, I'm excited. I'm sitting here in my home in Chandler, Arizona right now, and I'm excited just to be here knowing that all of you graduated and are joining our forces as recruiters. Because right now, as we say, now more than ever, we need you. Our end strength, because of what's going on right now with the pandemic, it's hard to find people to join. So it's a unique time for you to actually learn different set of skills that maybe I didn't have to learn back in the day. I didn't have to do social media. We weren't doing it when I was recruiting so much. The state would take care of it. Now individual recruiters are learning it. And it's another skill that you're going to have in your tool bag for when you can go out and do all the face-to-face prospecting, get into the schools and do those things. Because like I said, now more than ever, we need you and we need you to be successful. We need everybody to work to get our end strength goals, your state and also at the national level right now. So with that being said, I'm very proud of everybody. I'm proud of what everyone accomplished. I know it's a different world learning online. I got done with doing 1.5 years online through the academy, and I know how it is, believe me. But still need to stay in contact with those people that were in your class because you can learn from them. Figure out what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong. Talk to everybody in your region. Find that top recruiter, pick their brain. They love to tell their story. Everybody loves to tell their story and what makes them successful. So ensure that you do that. Again, have fun. Make sure that you're meeting your mission and you're doing those 3 things every day: prospecting, processing, and follow up. And again, I'm proud of everyone and I appreciate the opportunity to come here and speak. I'm not going to continue to go on because Master Sergeant Wilson will be blowing up my phone in a little while, telling me to close my mouth. So with that being said, again, I appreciate everything. And Major Woodard, I'll go back to you from Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you, Sergeant Major Wester, and thank you for being here with us today. At this time, the SMTC staff has prepared a short video in which we honor this graduating class, and we'd like to share it with you now. Well, you've done it. You've met all requirements, achieved all the objectives, and now you've obtained the SQI4 designator. You are now qualified to recruit for the Army National Guard. As you go forward in your journey, please remember that the SMTC staff stands ready to assist you in any way that we can. Class 20-004, you are now graduated. Congratulations.